Center, the parking structure and event space that's been the center of controversy in Pontiac, Michigan. Join us as we delve into the history, beauty, and allure of this extraordinary place, as well as take a look at its past, present, and its future. But before we get started, I've totally got to drop in this quick intro, and maybe while I'm doing that, you guys could give my channel a quick subscribe! In the heart of Oakland County, Michigan, lies the growing city of Pontiac. Once an automotive powerhouse, Pontiac now boasts a diverse cultural scene. The Phoenix Center is a remarkable complex that played a significant role in Pontiac's history. It was a part of the infamous Pontiac Plan, which was a visionary development project in Pontiac between the years 1965 to 1980, conceived by C. Don Davidson, a local resident, businessman, and University of Detroit professor. The plan aimed to create a concentrated urban area featuring high-rise office buildings, apartment towers, hotels, commercial shopping facilities, an art museum, a performance theater, a sports arena, restaurants, and convalescent facilities for the elderly. The centerpiece of the plan was the Phoenix Center, which included a park plaza on the upper level of a three-tier parking structure, with a main road passing through the lower level to separate pedestrians from vehicles, which of course is Orchard Lake Road. The Pontiac Plan was designed to be implemented in 3 phases. However, only a portion of the first phase was completed, consisting of 3 office buildings, a multi-level parking structure, a senior apartment high-rise, and a transportation center. Additionally, the plan included the Pontiac Stadium, or the Pontiac Silverdome. In 1969, the city of Pontiac officially adopted the Pontiac Plan as the blueprint for revitalizing the vacant downtown district. Unfortunately, the subsequent phases of the plan were never realized. This was due to a combination of bureaucratic hurdles, financial constraints caused by the recession in the early 1980s, and primarily a lack of vision and competence from past and present city leaders. The Phoenix Center, which was originally built in the 1970s as a parking structure, was later transformed into a multifunctional space designed to enhance the community's quality of life. Over the years, the Phoenix Center has become a symbol of resilience and transformation, rising from its original purpose to become a hub for entertainment, recreation, and artistic expression. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Phoenix Center is its captivating outdoor space. The center features expansive green areas, beautifully landscaped gardens, in addition to the large amphitheater, making it a haven for concert goers as well as nature enthusiasts. Well, in the past, that is. The grounds have now been closed for over a decade, but guess what? I got you an exclusive look, and even after all this time, it's still an impressive sight to see. So grab your walking shoes and let's take a stroll through these serene gardens, basking in the natural beauty that surrounds us. The Phoenix Center wasn't just about natural beauty, though. It was also a vibrant venue for a variety of events and entertainment. From music festivals and art exhibitions to community gatherings and food fairs, there was always something happening here to engage and entertain visitors of all ages. Over the years, the venue became one of the area's largest concert venues, hosting names such as Gwar, the Beastie Boys, Stone Temple Pilots, Smashing Pumpkins, the Ramones, Korn, Run DMC, Blink-182, and many other iconic bands. The venue is also home to many festivals, including the Vans Warped Tour as well as the Arts Beats and Eats. Its final concert was played by Wiz Khalifa and Big Sean on August 5th, 2011. So whether you were a culture enthusiast, a music lover, or simply looking for a great time, the Phoenix Center had you covered. As we ascend to the top of the Phoenix Center, we're treated to a breathtaking panoramic view of Pontiac's skyline. The architecture of the center, with its sleek lines and modern design, is a sight to behold. To gain deeper insights into the Phoenix Center's impact on the community, we've had the privilege of speaking with Mike McGinnis.
In the decades prior to the Phoenix Center being built, it was actually a dormant wasteland. They chose the Phoenix name because there was a sedan, a Pontiac sedan that they had introduced in the early 1980s named the Pontiac Phoenix. There was some design elements that played into Pontiac's sister city with Kusatsu, Japan. So there were lanterns and other ornamental items, but also even the design in the cement was trying to play off of Japanese culture, Japanese design. When they first built the Phoenix Center, there was a transportation center. They called it the Transpo Center, where the train station is now on southbound Woodward. There was a walking path that connected to the transportation center where folks could jump on, at the time, rapid bus service, but also rail service to connect to Detroit and other parts of the region. I have fond memories, and many Pontiac residents do as well, of that being a show-stopping place. I mean, it's really pretty dynamic to have music over this elevated area overlooking the downtown.
But in the late 2000s, Pontiac faced a series of legal challenges related to the management and the ownership of the Phoenix Center. The mismanagement, financial struggles, and legal disputes eventually became too much to overcome. Lawsuits, hearings, and lengthy court battles became the norm, casting a gloom over the city. The Phoenix Centers, once a vibrant symbol of Pontiac's spirit, stood empty and neglected. The community yearned for a resolution and a way to restore the center to its former glory. But as the saying goes, every dark cloud has a silver lining. In 2021, Pontiac experienced a much-needed turning point. In a groundbreaking turn of events, the city of Pontiac had finally resolved a decade-long legal battle surrounding the iconic Phoenix Center parking deck. This deal, signed by former Mayor Deirdre Waterman, marked a significant milestone in the city's history, symbolizing a turning point for Pontiac. The agreement not only secures a 100-year lease for the Phoenix Center parking deck, but also involves the purchase and immediate resale of the adjacent office towers known as the Ottawa Towers. By resolving this legal battle, the city was saved from a potential default judgment in Oakland Circuit Court. This judgment could have amounted to over $30 million and would have burdened every Pontiac resident with at least $800 in higher taxes. Instead of facing adverse court rulings, Pontiac took a bold step by acquiring the Ottawa Towers and compensating the owners for their investment losses. The city purchased the buildings from the California-based owners for $19.9 million, of which $5.6 million would be financed over the next 7 years. Chuck Stevens, who heads a California-based family trust, bought the towers about 15 years ago. The family trust bought the towers from a landlord of GM, which sold the property during GM's bankruptcy. GM at one time housed its OnStar subsidiary in the towers, and the buildings are said to be wired with one of Metro Detroit's most advanced fiber optic networks. After Pontiac bought the Ottawa Towers, a three-way deal called for the city to sell the towers to an investment group for somewhere in the neighborhood of $7 million cash. The new owners must pay between $17 million and $18 million to repair and upgrade the big but badly deteriorated Phoenix Center parking deck, which is still owned by the city. Although it may have seemed like things were moving in the right direction, many Pontiac residents and council people disagree. The main concern being the 100-year lease that was agreed to. Let me know what your thoughts regarding the deal are in the comments down below. On the bright side, let's take a look at some exciting news that could shape the destiny of this iconic structure and the heart of downtown Pontiac. Recently, the city of Pontiac announced that Oakland County is considering purchasing 2 privately owned office towers in downtown Pontiac. This purchase could bring a significant transformation to the area by revitalizing the local economy and attracting hundreds of workers to the city center. The plan aims to bring 400 to 600 employees to the workspace envisioned by Oakland County. Not only would this bring critical county services closer to Pontiac residents, but it would also bring the county's presence back to the heart of the city, where it originally was situated before being moved to the border of Waterford 60 years ago. Now you might be wondering how this relates to the Phoenix Center. Well, as part of the purchase agreement, the county would assume the lease for the Phoenix Center parking garage, which is owned by the city of Pontiac. This lease, originally signed for 99 years, required the leasee to maintain and improve the facility. This proposed development has the potential to bring tremendous benefits to the businesses and residents of Pontiac. The influx of office workers in the downtown Pontiac area would create a positive economic impact, boosting restaurants and retail establishments. Additionally, it presents an opportunity to address the decaying state of the Phoenix Center and potentially restore a public performance space in the heart of the city.
We have a really dynamic partner to be able to come to the table and chart the course for the next generation of what's to come for that section of our city and of downtown Pontiac. It also means that the entire southern section of downtown Pontiac would really be turbocharged in terms of opportunity, redevelopment, and more importantly, clarity on the path forward.
While we're excited about this collaboration, there are still some variables that need to be determined. Currently, the county is in a 60-day due diligence period, investigating the details of the property. Furthermore, the funding from the state is yet to be determined. However, if all critical elements align and the county successfully acquires the properties, downtown Pontiac would once again become the heart of Oakland County.
For there to be even just some returning operations to downtown Pontiac is a game changer. It's important not as the only solution, but as a major dynamic catalyst for foot traffic to support the restaurants, businesses, retailers, mom and pop shops that historically have been in Pontiac, but forward generations have either left or struggled mightily because of that limited foot traffic and density in the downtown.
In the end, the county would also buy the Phoenix Center parking garage and the rooftop amphitheater from the city and tear it down as part of a satellite campus that would ultimately cost $114 million, according to David Coulter, county executive. Well, that's it for today's video on the Phoenix Center in Pontiac, Michigan. I hope you enjoyed this glimpse into the structure's past, present, as well as what could be an exciting new chapter for this iconic structure and downtown downtown Pontiac as a whole. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more fascinating stories. Oh yeah, and let's not forget, I'm a real estate agent in Metro Detroit, so if you know someone who's looking to buy or sell a home, you should totally have them give me a call at 947-414-0378. And until next time, keep exploring and embracing the possibilities of the future. And as always, I appreciate the heck out of you, my friends. Bye! What do you think, guys? Should we put an end screen with a channel logo and maybe a subscription prompt here? Would you guys click that subscription prompt? I think you should. Right now, yeah, click, yep, subscribe, ring that bell. What do you think? Do it. Bet you won't.